Hello, welcome to my small channel. How you doing? My name is Mundo and I'm here trying to do a video. I started this channel not too long ago. I wanna help out the more people I can. Probably a lot of you are like me that I used to say, I wait till next year. I don't have enough money. I don't have anything to save. And I want to help all the young generation of juveniles growing up right now, like I was many years ago. I was like you guys thinking about, I want to wait till next year. I want to wait till tomorrow. I want to wait. I don't make no money today. I can save not even a penny, a dollar. For me, the only thing I was worried, probably like you are, you're a youth right now. You're in your 20th. You're also in your probably 30th. And you don't think about retirement because you say that that's for all people. That doesn't come in out to me. I have to wait many years for that. But guess what? I was thinking the same way. When I was in my 20s and my 30s, I never thought about me think about retirement. And guess what? The time hit me. I hit my 50s. When I hit my 50s, I was like, wow. In a few more years, I'm going to be a senior citizen. And I was laughing to myself because when I was in my 20s, I never thought, never was thinking about that was going to come. But year passed and nothing changed. The time kept hitting me harder and harder, and I was making the wrong decisions all the time. I remember when I started working in my first job when I got to the United States, youth, 23 years old, know nothing about this country. Somebody told me, pay attention to the money, pay attention to every penny. And that phrase never stuck to me until many years later when I was working. Every penny used to go to rent, every month, every penny used to be to food, every penny used to go to everything. Making so little, trying to stretch the money used to be almost impossible. And then time passed, year passed, until I came along to a hard reality. Hard reality. I was married, I came home, put the light switch on, no electricity. And I called my wife at the time and I say, honey, what happened? There's no electricity. She says, well, wasn't enough money this month. I couldn't pay the electricity. I have to choose between food or electricity. And I said, yes, but it's the winter. We're going to be so cold in this home that we don't going to be able even to survive this winter. So that hit me really hard. The wrong decision that I was making at the time, or we were making at the time, because I was married back then. And the decision we were making wasn't the best. Probably the money was going to different places that they were supposed to go. Probably we didn't have any, nobody told me anything about finance. I was one of those guys that saw that finance was something that was just for the TV, and when I used to watch those shows on TV, I watch the channels about money and I see all these little stocks on the bottom and I won't understand none of that. Why? Because if you're like me, nobody's going to teach you all that stuff. If you don't get a book and you start thinking about your finance, it's like health. You know how to take care of yourself. You know, if you eat bad every day, tomorrow you're going to have poor health. So you go together, hands in hand. But nobody teach you that's the same with money. If you don't have a healthy habit about retirement, that's the same reality you're going to have when you get old. So when I start hitting my 30s, I start working in a different environment. I start working in security. And that's when something started realizing me, because the company forced you to work on the 401k, put money in 401k. I didn't know it was for 401k. And I said, you know what, why you have to be so ignorant about what's going on with finance? If it's something that's going to help me, I have to start now. And then I start thinking about, let me see what I can do. So I start saving $50. I remember back then. Putting $50 every month. Don't think about it. Set and forget it. Forget about those $50. Let that money go automatically to that 401k account. And little by little I started learning more and more about finance and about money. And this is why I do this video today. If you are like me that didn't know anything about money, I want to help you the same way that I help myself with finance, giving you some tips. And I want to do a series of videos about how you can get to the point where I'm at today, where I'm pretty much set that I'm okay to have a decent retirement just because I made some changes in my life. But that doesn't mean that I came with ignorance. I want to make sure that you are, I know that you are in the same spot that I am, but I was at the time. Well, every penny that I have, that I was making, was going to different places, but never to my finance or my finance. So today I just want to open this video. I want to do a series of videos helping out how I can help you. If you have any questions, how I did it, how I was able to make or have a decent retirement, I'm going to have a good retirement, what I did to it. I don't want to make this video too long because it lost the purpose. I just want to introduce myself and tell you guys that it's possible that you can be able to retire successful. If you follow your simple step, start small. This video is to tell you this first step is to start small. Start with any penny that you have. You have $20, 20 bucks, just use to your near bank and start opening a savings account if you can. The second step that I want you to do is to open, is to get your finance, get every penny that you make. This is something that I did that helped me out back then. I had to sit down with my wife. I said we had to put every expense in one size, in one area. Every penny that we spend and how much money that we're gonna compare. Or we had to see where the money's gone, where this money is going, where we need money to go, and when you tell the money where the money goes. The government, the money doesn't go anywhere. You have the right to tell the money where the money goes. And start with this simple step. First step is you're gonna open a bank account, because you need a bank account, savings account. The second step, you got to sit down with your significant other and make sure how your finance are. All your debt, how much money you debt, where did you go, what are you gonna do, and then you're gonna start thinking the third step is about salary, how much money you make. If you need to make more money, an adjustment to make more money, to find another job to make better, to cut some of the expenses that you don't need, and start living like I did. I did so many cuts back then that I was like, wow, I barely eat it, but it wasn't necessary for me. No clothes for me. I used to buy second-hand clothes. I used to pretty much have little or no clothes at all. And I implemented really tough restriction in my house to the point that nowadays, then to those plans that I did, I can have a decent retirement life. I want you to write in the comments, what do you think is the best thing to do, or what you did if you were in the same situation I am to get better, to be able to retire with a decent retirement, or be able to, at the time that you hit the 65, 62, or even you 60, that you can say, it's enough for me, I don't want to work anymore, I'm done, I'm set for life. So please, write in the comments what idea you did, or what you did in your time to be able to have a decent retirement. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you, subscribe. Please subscribe so the channel can grow and we can help many more people that are in the same situation that we are. Thank you and blessing. Thank you for watching.